Welcome to the Lock In Podcast, episode 36. It is your host, Joel. Welcome in, mates. Grab a drink. I am on vodka and coke today. I'm just ploughing through this intro as sod it. Grab a drink, drink up, start smashing them. Have a bevy one tonight. Carry on. I've drunk already. Sean, how you doing?
I'm alright, Daddy. How you doing?
Hey, son. I'm very good.
That's not creepy. That's the way this podcast is gonna go.
Yeah, I literally look like a homeless man today. I'm wearing my
You actually do
clothes.
look like a homeless person.
I've got fingerless gloves and like some. I was painting earlier, so I wanted to wear like trashy clothes. I just didn't want to ruin anything. I'm actually wearing All Saints underneath. I'm actually wearing really nice clothes underneath an overlay of trash.
I like that. I like that. You're like, I look trashy on the outside, but in the inside, I'm sexy.
Yeah. I think I'm wearing like Calvin Klein's as well. Like literally everything on the outside looks trash, and everything on the inside is like, oh yeah, I'm wearing my nice stuff.
I see. You just don't make the effort for me anymore, Joel. It's
I'm so sorry. I just didn't want to get paint on my All Saints.
No, it's fine. We had that part of our relationship. I get it. It's fine.
Yeah, we've gone through.
We're just going through the emotions now. This isn't.
Yeah. We've had our honeymoon stage, son, and now we're just making our way out.
You're gonna have to explain why I called you daddy.
I mean, you can explain it. I don't know if I should explain why you called me daddy.
I found out Joel was streaming, and I was literally just finished work. He was painting and everything else, as he mentioned. So I came onto his Twitch. He doesn't know my Twitch name, so I literally just came on. I was like, I surprised him. So I went, "Hey, daddy," and I give credit. He took it completely fine. Part of me feels like he was hoping. I think he knew it was me, but part of him was hoping that maybe it would be like some sort of like kinky German or something. I don't know, but no, it was me, Joel, the whole time.
I mean, that was the dream. I was hoping it would be like a girl, a kinky German being like, "Hey, let's go to Kit Kat." That's the.
Just laughed in my beers all over my face.
If anyone doesn't know what Kit Kat is, don't Google it. Anyway,
No, don't listen to him. Google it. You know you want it.
Do what you want. It's your mind. If you're under 18, please don't.
While you're at it, also look at Two Girls, One Cup and The Human Centipede. They're all must see.
One Guy, One Jar. Oh, no, that's a video. Where are we going with this? Oh yeah, so I actually didn't know it was Sean straight away, but I sort of got the vibe of him, especially when the username was Yu-Gi-Oh or something. I was like, all right, because I let him write 3 messages, and I was like, oh hey daddy. I think I said hey daddy back, and then I was just like, oh, so what's he gonna say? And he started talking about Yu-Gi-Oh, and I was like, yeah, it's definitely Sean.
I'm not that obsessed though, to be fair. I don't think I am anyway. At the time,
no, you're not that obsessed. It just
at the
was
time,
like the vibe.
at the time I made that Twitch, I was pretty like, yeah, against the name.
I mean, you got me into actually buying cards. Like, we bought actual decks to play each other. This was before lockdown.
Yeah, and then lockdown happened, and it's like, well, that idea went out the window. That was stupid.
Yeah. We used to play Yu-Gi-Oh on before the podcast, on the first podcast, right? We used to have a game of Yu-Gi-Oh before we went down to the cabin to drink and actually film it together.
Yeah, you're right. This is what we did. Yeah.
At the beginning of the year. That's mad. It's weird how much it's changed. Absolutely mad. There's a load of things like Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments, like Pokemon tournaments, Smash Melee tournaments. That was a big controversy about that recently.
Really?
Have all been cancelled. Because they won't allow them to do them online. They've offered to do them online, and Nintendo is banned because it's using a third-party software because it wasn't built to be played online.
Okay.
So, I mean, games can be played, and Nintendo were like, no. And so the Smash community are very upset with that. I mean, you can't have people together, especially gamers, like, a group of people that are known for being unhygienic. It's not ideal.
Unhygienic and asthmatic.
Yeah.
Where's my inhaler?
Sweaty, heavy breathers. You're going to kill off an entire country in one gamer bomb.
See, everyone's blaming young people and everything else. Secretly, it's just nerds. All the gamer nerds. You're the reason for COVID. You're the person spreading it.
Jesus Christ. Gamers responsible for COVID. Title done.
You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah, get them out. Oh
I've got a
mate,
question.
I can tell the vibe of this podcast straight away. Jeez.
An alcoholic mess.
Yeah. With I've been drinking a bit. Sean actually did a few shots before the podcast because I convinced him to. He was actually rather willing more quickly than I thought.
Well, it's me. It doesn't take a lot. It's like, Sean, do you want to drink? Yeah, all right.
Yeah. Actually, let me show you the bottle because I am drinking.
I'm not. That actually is quite a sexy bottle, to be fair. What is that, vodka?
Yeah.
That's
This
quite
is
a
a new
sexy
vodka
bottle
I
of
bought
vodka.
myself. I'm 6 shots down. I'm doing singles. I'm doing singles for this.
Oh,
this
no, okay. Because, see, when you said 6 shots, that means I have to double it. Because
Yeah,
for me, I only do doubles.
Yeah, so it's actually only 3 doubles, but I thought otherwise I am going to be plastered for this podcast. But this
Well,
one
everyone now
best-
listening, Joe, was disappointed that you're not plastered. Everyone's like,
Oh,
oh,
yeah. I'm feeling
Go for a
it.
pen.
There is no doubt that I'm feeling it. It feels like I've not drank in a while. But this one, the British best vodka in 2018. Britain's best vodka.
Is it
And
nice?
it's really good. It's so nice. I've been absolutely devouring it. It's a little bit more expensive than normal bottles, but not by much.
Wait,
I definitely would get it again.
Okay. I'll tell you what I need to get my hands on. Is my nan, her neighbours are Polish.
Mm-hmm.
And they gave her like really good Polish vodka. And it's only a small bottle, and me and my dad had to try a bit. Now, Joel knows, for people who are not listening to the first time, Joel knows for a fact, I'm not the biggest vodka person.
Mm-hmm.
But this vodka, I was like, I can actually drink it on its own, reasonably straight. I was like, it was that nice. It was that nice.
Yeah. Actually, if your nan's neighbour can get Polish vodka, I would love for her to order me some because I love Polish vodka. Actually, one of my favourites, second to Russian.
I will try and I'll see if I can get that done just for you, Joel.
Dude, I would love that because I've run out of Polish vodka. Because when I went out to Poland, one of my mates brought a suitcase out there and we shipped it as much as possible. Sean's playing the world's smallest violin about my sad story of not having enough vodka. It's a very first world problem. I don't have the vodka I like as much as I want.
Please donate now. Please call the number in the description to donate. Just £1 a month.
I actually I set up a donation button on my Twitch the other day.
Why?
Yesterday. So in case anyone's watching me painting, it's like, hey, I want
What?
to donate to you.
What? Like, where they can't hear you talk or listen or what you're listening to because of the copyright scheme.
Yes. Well, today
So
was the other
trash.
day I went copyright free on the music. So I haven't done that till now.
At the moment.
Yeah.
I mean, it's generally insane. I mean, have you heard that CG Project Red are getting pissed off by it?
those are the people that are making Cyberpunk
Yeah.
2077, right?
Yeah,
Oh, wait, let's give some context all around this. Sorry.
All right, right. I'll let you
Twitch
describe.
Oh yeah, okay. Thank you. Twitch is a live streaming platform that mainly you play video games on, but it can be anything. I paint on there. I also play video games, but there's been a very, very recent thing. So it was purchased by Amazon. Creators that use music that is copyrighted and they don't pay a licensing fee for are being copyright struck. And if you get 3, they are banned from the platform. And this happens across old VODs as well as... So literally, a creator that has a partner platform can store every single video they've ever made on there, every live stream. And if they've played copyrighted music in any of them, people that have been streaming for 4, 5, 6, 7 years... if they had copyright music in 7 years ago and Twitch doesn't pick up on it, they can get a strike for that. 3 and their career's over. And they can't earn any money. That's like, these people's jobs are at risk.
Yeah.
And it's just insane how it's come out of nowhere. And Twitch has basically said, you have a month, there's
Deal with
nothing
it.
we can do, delete all your VODs. Delete them all.
Yeah, that's the only option they've given. They go, we'll give you a
Yeah.
delete all options. Like that doesn't really solve nothing.
It's actually insane.
And the thing is as well, is it isn't just music now. It's actually sound effects on video games. So you can you can turn the music off, but you can get like car sounds or like birds singing. Like someone's literally been copyright claimed because of the wind in World of Warcraft was copyrighted. That wind,
That's
the sound of wind was copyrighted, and they got claimed, and that was it. The whole Twitch account got destroyed.
It's mad.
It's
A
insane.
lot of them are being reinstated and they're saying, hey, look, this is mistakes, but it's just not happening quick enough, and it is ruining people's lives,
Well, the
especially
thing-
like smaller creators.
The thing is as well is that it's like YouTube went through this 8 years ago, and they're still going through it. So it's not like it should be a goddamn surprise to Twitch that this was going to happen at some point.
Yeah, well, YouTube has a fantastic copyright system. It's not fantastic.
Well, no, it's not fantastic. I was about to say, let's not go.
Extremely strong towards the people that own the content. So, if you play music, even for a couple of seconds, your video can be up. No matter your video can be up, and you won't get a strike for it. But someone else can claim all the money from that video, and that is the better way than banning you from the platform.
Yeah, it's still BS, but yeah.
Still trash. Still very, very much trash. But better than being banned from the platform completely.
Yeah.
So,
but
it's a slightly better system, but still flawed.
I think my TC Point Red have actually gone like... I'm not sure this is part of the reason for the delay or not, but they actually have said that because of the streaming problem for Cyberpunk, there's actually an option to turn off certain... just... basically put the game into streaming mode, so therefore it will actually censor certain songs and stuff that will get copyright claimed on Twitch.
No way.
Yes, they're actually playing around it, but that's music and stuff. That's music and stuff that can't copyright sounds. And I can just imagine the developers going like, "Well, how can you can't copyright a gunshot? That's the whole point of the game is to be an outlaw and everything else. Like, why?"
I guess that's the thing. Like they could record it themselves, couldn't they? Like separately, and then just say, "Hey, this is our audio," as long as it doesn't perfectly match the other audio. But that's so much more effort, and I think game studios will do that in the future. I don't doubt that people would actually go out and record bird sound, record gunshots, record car noises to get over and let them be able to be streamed. Like people as big as
I think that's what's going to end up happening.
I think it is, and it's going to cost them way more. But to get the audience they get from these big streamers,
games are already so expensive, though.
Yeah, that's so true.
Do you remember when games were like 20 quid, and then they went to 30, and now now we're like 50 or 60 quid? It's like, damn.
The majority of the games I remember buying were at when new released at 30, and when they went to like 35, I was like, a bit steep. And now they're 60, 70.
Yeah, it's like.
Every new game, every single new game, it's so much money, but it's just not as. I guess they can charge because there's an audience there, but it's just not as people aren't buying it as quickly all the time.
Yeah, but the games, I think it's also the fact that games are getting bigger and the amount of work that goes into them is a lot more. Like when you compare Crash Bandicoot, the original Crash Bandicoot, to Red Dead Redemption 2, it's like, mate, the amount of work in Crash Bandicoot compared to Red Dead Redemption 2, it's like, well, clearly Red Dead Redemption 2 put a lot more effort in.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and I guess you can see how that could sell at a larger price. But then when everyone goes, oh, we can sell it at this price because Red Dead Redemption 2 is, or GTA 5 is,
that's also another problem.
Hurts. Yeah, because GTA can't go, I would like to sell at 60 when every other game is 40. Because it makes it look like a knobhead.
Yeah.
But then everyone else can just jump to its level, and everyone goes, okay, this is now what a game is worth.
Well, it's like, because I did not buy Star Wars Battlefront 2 on release date because of a lot of reasons. Mainly the thing beginning with called loot boxes. That was the main one. Along with the fact that there wasn't barely many maps on. It was a trash. It was a trash.
It's because it wasn't a finished game. Is that why you didn't buy it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much. It was trash.
Release a half-finished game, yeah.
It was trash. It was a trash game where the things they did put in it, half of it was locked behind loot boxes. Like every single element about it is was locked behind loot boxes. It was rubbish. I mean, it's completely different now for anyone who's a Star Wars fan and wants to play a fun online game. That is all completely and utterly gone. The only thing that is quite funny, because obviously when you level up and you unlock a new weapon or unlock a new part of the ranking up thing, just like Call of Duty, you unlock guns and everything else. Mm-hmm. The funny thing is that it's given to you as a loot box because it's the only thing they had in there. So it's every now and then you have to go open the loot box. Instead of the game going, congratulations, here's a new gun, here's a new thing for that gun. It's like, no, go to the loot box, open it.
Yeah, open up and it'll give you it.
Yeah, it's such like, it's like, okay. It's the only remnant of that loot box system that is left. But I mean,
that's good. I mean, I'm glad that's the only remnant of it.
Yeah, but it's also like
so trash.
Yeah, it's sort of like Star Wars Squadrons, a game that I actually do like and do really want to buy and play. But at the same token, I don't really think it's a big enough game to worthy a full price.
It's mainly online, isn't it? It's a single player. It's like minimal.
The single player thing is like a single player for fighting games. It's like, these are the controls. This is how this person plays. It's the same thing for the Star Wars thing. So this is how these pilots play. This is how these things play. Go online and have fun with friends. Which is the second problem. I don't have any friends.
It's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, it is hard. Shoot me now.
Why didn't you just buy some?
Yeah, I tried that. Well, I've tried.
Just go on Fiverr, play with e-girls. They'll be your friend for an hour, or £10 an hour.
Yeah, I don't want to pay for that though. That's just sad. I have. Well, little dignity I have. I want to keep it. There's not a lot there, but I want to keep what I've got left.
I respect that.
Like the strand, like half a strand of hair left of my dignity. That's all. That's all there is.
Okay, and then you just, like the tweezer's already on it, like ready to pull. It's just you haven't pulled that out just yet.
It's got a lot of torsion there. There's a lot of pressure there already. So all needs is a little bit more. Like, bing, that's it. It's gone.
Would that make a good Twitch stream if I just play League of Legends with 4 e-girls just playing with me because I've paid them? Would that be funny or hella cringe?
Probably cringe. I'm gonna guess really cringy.
But in a good Twitch stream way or not?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Moving on.
I love that. It's almost like a prostitute, but like a talking one.
E-girls, basically prostitutes now. You heard it here first, folks.
E-girls are ruining my life.
First thing first, in the future, in the near future, the Amsterdam Red District would just be filled with girls just playing video games.
Yeah.
Instead of doing pole dancing in the window, just them going like, "Yeah, baby," yeah, with their boobs squished up to the webcam, just for men's pleasure.
Would get headset on with little cat ears.
What would the Blue Light District be? What would the version of that would be?
Just
guys are not that
a controller with their penis. Like PS4, like just.
Are you okay, Joel?
PS5 at that point.
Well, this is what drunk Joel sounds like, people.
Yeah, sorry, lads.
I feel like you just realised what you said. You're like,
is that not what I would say normally? I feel like, you got to like jump with the X button. You like slap. Or maybe they're butt cheeks. You know, how else would you do it? What would you say the Blue Light District is?
I don't know, but I mean, that would do.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I picture it.
The question is, will you be getting... I'm guessing you wouldn't. Would you be... I was going to say, would you be getting an Xbox or PlayStation?
Come on, mate. Even a question. PlayStation.
Good boy.
It's like, do you want, like, the dog that has no tail, no eyes, and 3 legs? Or do you want the functioning Labrador? Like, Xbox is just so weak.
I just want to make it clear for the audience: there's nothing wrong with disabled animals. We just don't love them.
Yeah. This is a weird podcast.
Awful. Really. This is awful.
Yeah, this is what happens.
Shall we shop for my Advent calendar?
Yeah. Oh, we need to do that. Also, wait, can I say one other thing as well?
I don't know. Are you sure you want to do that? The way this podcast has been going,
I don't want to like de-dox us.
I mean, we can have Peter on us. We can.
I'm not saying I'm going to kill the disabled animals. I'm just saying I just don't love them.
We're not going to say we're going to like go full on Pokemon and get them fight to the death for money.
Yes.
We do that anyway.
Yeah, that's with normal animals. The disabled ones are terrible.
Yeah.
They just don't win.
Yeah. Tune in next week to hear the result between a monkey and an elephant.
And a what?
An elephant.
An elephant. Monkey and an elephant. Yeah, I'm sure the monkey's got a chance.
Well, he's got a knife.
He has a knife. He has a knife and a party hat. There's a chance.
Exactly. You got to give it a chance. I mean, come on.
I'm just want to. Actually, right. So wait, we can either go via your Advent calendar. We're not buying it on stream. We're not buying it on this, are we? Like after you just said it.
No, if we get shop for it, as soon as we pick it, I will buy it literally. And
Okay. Well, if anyone wants to send ideas in, basically the idea that Sean wants is we get an advent calendar, where you have a beer or a drink each day.
Yeah,
We've seen that
there's
these
not
exist.
many left. To be fair, there's only one beer one left.
Oh, really? Okay. There's not many that exist, but there's a few. If anyone has any suggestions, we'd love to see them because we'd like to have it on the podcast as, oh, here's Sean's week's worth of alcohol. Let's let him drink it on the podcast.
What makes you
So we
think?
think that would be very funny.
What makes you think I'm gonna wait until the week's over? I'm gonna open it and drink it straight away. I'll send a video in to shove on our Instagram that we never use. Woohoo!
Yes, that would be ideal. Take over that and just Instagram each one. I would love that as like a little sped up.
There
version you just
is
smash
a
in each
brew.
drink.
The only beer one I can find is Brewdog craft beer and Advent calendar. That's the only
That's
beer
kind
one.
of pog still.
You got Punk PAA, Lost Lager, Jagged, Hazy.
Is there one every day? Is that what it is? One every day?
24
Is it
amazing craft beers.
That's so cool. I'm a big fan of that. How much is that?
That is £55.
That's actually not bad. That's actually really good.
That is really good.
That's
Or
like £2.50 a beer.
24 days of rum.
Oh mate, that sounds sick.
That's £80.
Oh, I'm not shocked that's that because I was going to say £100 for any of these.
Oh,
I
no.
thought that was going to be the minimum.
It doesn't stop there. There's
Yeah.
also 24 days of whiskey.
Yeah.
It's 150 quid.
Yeah, that's more what I was almost expecting. So, but what size are these bottles? Please don't say they're 50 mil.
The
If
whiskey
they're
ones,
50 mil each, yeah, that'd be so sad.
they're tiny. Honestly, I'll tell you what. I'll share my screen.
Like double shots.
Let's-
Yeah, please. Yeah. All right, 136 pounds. It's reduced Black Friday sales from 150.
There we go. But yeah,
Yeah.
look at the size of the bottles though.
They're 30 milliliters. They're not even 50 mils.
It's
That's
so
not
depressing.
That's not even
Saying
the UK.
They have got some decent whiskies. I can see McLaren. I can
That's
see
literally
it.
a single shot. 30
That-
mil.
That's not enough.
Is it? No, wait.
I
actually,
can't
no,
get-
wait. No, I'm lying. Sorry, 30 mil is a double shot. 30 mil is a double shot.
Okay, so I can. Yeah, but I can't just have one glass. That's just like sad. So I cry
One
myself.
glass for 150 quid each day.
I
I mean,
can't-
that's not terrible. It's cheaper than a bar still.
Yeah, but I can't cry myself to. I can't. How am I meant to cry myself to sleep on it though?
I like the idea of the beer one. Was it 55 for 24 beers? Kind of sick.
There we go. That's the beer one.
Yeah, I'm a fan of this. I think this looks good. This looks massive as well, and they're all cans.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan. I think this looks kind of sick.
We see. There's some other whiskey ones. We got Jack Daniels. Oh, no, I don't want Jack.
I love the idea of doing a Christmas countdown on the Lock In Podcast Instagram of you smashing alcohol.
I mean,
I think that's so funny.
I mean,
that's just
let's be honest. That's kind of what I do at Christmas anyway.
yeah. I want you to wear a Santa hat or like a reindeer, like a headband every single time you're smashing a drink.
What, like Rambo? Why am I Rambo all of a sudden?
Yeah. Top off. Smashing.
I got the.
antlers
Is
on.
the rum one? The rum one looks massive, by the way. It looks
The
so
wrong one.
big.
Yeah, let's have a look. 22. Oh, you get tasting glasses in this as well. How fantastic!
You get 2 tasting glasses. I don't know why. I'm not gonna share it with
2.
anyone.
Yeah, as I was gonna say, how many? How big is each thing? How big is each thing? It doesn't say there.
No, that is concerning. Like,
Yeah.
often
I
brought
presume-
together the
there you
rum,
go.
gin, and cheese.
24 times 2 centiliters. What's 2 centiliters? 20 milliliters.
What more?
So that's a single shot, mate. Those are single shots. Those are pussy drinks.
Alright, well that's gone then. No rum.
Yeah.
So we've got whiskey.
Get it out. Get the rum out.
Got whiskey. The thing is, I want to see. Am I not meant to know what whiskey? But the same token, if I'm that money, I kind of want to know what whiskey I'm going to get. I don't want to know what
Yeah.
day I'm going to get it. I just want to know what whiskey I'm going to get.
It says exceptional whiskey from world-renowned brands.
Well, McLaren is a world-renowned brand.
Yeah. Brand.
Brad.
Hand waxed. They're all hand waxed as well. I like my whiskey without any hair on it, so that's pretty good.
And what? That's a terrible joke.
Sure.
You deserve. No, that was just. It took me a while to realise what you were in there. I was like, what the fuck are you on about? I was like, oh wait, oh god, no.
I'm glad that you
You're
laughed.
trash.
There was an awkward pause there for a second.
Oh, there you go.
I was
There's
like, "Alright,
another
sick."
12 days of. There's another one. It's only 12 days of rum though.
That's 12 days of rum. Why is that? That's £44. No, £54. Get that one out of here.
Yeah,
12
but-
days of rum. Trash. Oh wait, that one's 30 milliliters though. That's the bigger one. That's bigger at least.
Yeah, but it's only 12 days.
Mm.
That means I have to do the other day sober. I can't.
Ooh, is there a vodka one? We should get a vodka. Anyway, I'm not sure this is the best. This is the best audio podcast listening. I
Well,
think we should
you know,
move on for the moment.
no, I think we should carry on. I think we should buy one.
Well, we should buy one, but can we buy one on an Instagram live stream just like tomorrow?
Instagram live stream.
To our 20 followers or whatever it is. I'm sure we probably have more. Our Instagram isn't bad. We just don't upload to it. I think we've got like 70 followers. Let's do a live stream tomorrow and let's order you one. Then we'll make a poll. I can make a poll on Instagram.
All right,
What do
you
you
make
want?
a poll.
What
Should
drink
I
do we want?
get whiskey or should I get beer? I think the rum's out of the
Whiskey or
question.
beer? Yeah, let's do whiskey or beer. £150. We'll make it on month. We'll make it next week before the next podcast to get it ordered because our podcast released Sunday.
Yeah,
Sick.
I know what
Let's do that.
I know which one my wallet would like to have.
But you guys can choose at home.
This is an awful
What was
idea.
it?
Why did I agree
What
to
was I
this?
gonna say? I can't even remember what I was gonna say before this. Oh yeah, wait. So before we got into that, I've thought about our Christmas tradition. How we
Oh.
shop for presents.
Well, we don't.
We don't.
Yeah,
That's very true.
Have we spoken about this on the podcast before?
No, we haven't. Would you like to explain? I feel like I'm getting a little drunk.
All right. Our Christmas tradition is we meet
Jesus
up,
Christ.
and my speech impediment's coming out in full force here. We meet up, do some Christmas shopping, but what often it means we go into like 2 shops and go, that would be a good present for whoever, and then we find the nearest pub and get pissed.
Yeah, we always go into London for this.
Yeah, well,
Every single year.
yeah, we've
We've
got.
done this for what, 2 years, 3 years now?
Well, let's go to a local village with a free shop. It's
Yeah.
like, wow, look at that. Go into the butcher's and the bakery, like, man, that bread is a good piece of that bread will make a good present for someone.
I once bought a ham for my dad, so let's not.
I was literally about to say, what is the worst present you've given someone? Well, I think we know. I think we know.
I thought that was a sick present. It was like a big ham with like a carving knife, and then you could like it's like cured, and you just like cut it off. And it
Oh,
was, like, really
smoked
smoky.
ham.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was actually really cool because we ate it. My dad didn't improve it that much, but I thought it was excellent, and I like cut it up for like the family.
Was this one of the presents when you're like, this is for you, but it's also secretly for me because I wanted to eat the ham?
1,000,000%.
I respect it. I respect it. I respect it. I respect it 100%. I've done that myself a number of times.
100%. So there was a small ham, and I was like, that small ham looks pretty good. And I was with my girlfriend at the time, my long-term girlfriend, so this was a couple of years ago. And I was like, big fan of like this small ham. It has like, it didn't have a stand.
I like the way
and
you
it came with a
described it.
knife.
I like the way you described it. I'm a big fan of this small ham.
Yeah, so the ham, but the
As you
ham was
hold your hand.
actually, if you think about like a small ham, it's still a big ham. Like it's still like, it'd take ages to eat. Like literally, this small ham could feed like 5 people.
What is this sentences? What is this sentence?
But then I was like, I could buy the big ham for double the price, and it's way more than double the ham, and it has like a stand, so I could like stand the ham in the kitchen, and have this carving knife. And I bought the big ham, and literally we didn't eat half of it, and we just threw it away. But I thought it was sick to have this stand ham, cutting the ham in the kitchen on a stand.
I've never heard I never heard the word ham being said in one sentence. So
I've lost my mind. Like, and I tried to, my girlfriend was like, yeah, that's a sick idea, get the big ham. That's where I was trying to go with that. And I was like, yeah, I'm definitely getting the big ham.
and then you went, you know what? I wonder how many times I could say ham in a sentence.
Yeah, I just lost my mind slightly.
Are you
But I
all
like
right?
ham.
You're right there.
Yeah.
Do you need water, Joel?
Yeah, I do.
Who would have thought that the first person on the podcast to need to sober up while recording it would be you?
Not me.
No,
I
you-
can't believe
not
I
me.
drank literally way too much before coming here. But for the bands.
Yeah. But anyway,
Anyway,
that's our Christmas tradition is we get pissed, basically. We go to a pub
yeah.
and get drunk.
But we pretend we're going out shopping, so all of our families approve of it.
Well, I don't
Can
even...
we do that this year? That was where I was leading with this.
I don't know.
I want to still go out with you and go, I'm going shopping with Sean again. And then go get drunk in a pub near Christmas Day.
Sounds good. I don't know. I think we might be able to do it. It depends. I don't know what's going to happening with the lockdown, because I think it's no secret that the lockdown is... whether it's working or not, I don't know. But the fact is that scientists are like, it kind of needs to be longer. Most people agree it needs to be longer. But everyone agrees is like Christmas is kind of important for people, and especially for like people's mental health or just morale in general. I mean, imagine if Christmas is cancelled, people would just be so depressed. Like,
well, December's the most suicidal time of year. Just to bring the mood of the podcast up a little bit. So I think if people can't see each other, there's going to be so many more suicides. It's going to be mad.
Happy suicides, everyone.
Happy Suicide Day.
Suicide's not a joke. We should not. We should. That's not a joke. Well, it was, but I mean, we shouldn't be joking about it. Damn.
I think the backtracking's worse. I think the backtracking's worse. Just lay it out there.
I'm awful. In case you haven't realised, I'm an awful human being.
I think everyone knew that was a joke. We're good.
Yeah, but people don't have a sense of humour these days.
Yeah. Our audience does. You guys are the best.
Yeah.
Suicide jokes every day.
All 9 of you.
All 9 of you. We love you.
Yeah, but seriously, suicide's fun.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, it's just shock humor now. Right. But yeah, I don't know how long the period will be when lockdown's off during Christmas.
Yeah.
But I reckon if it's off long enough for us to go for a piss up, then yes, I'm up for it.
Yeah.
Why do you want to record it for the podcast? Just go to a pub and like, hey, set up and get pissed.
I do not want to record the podcast in a local pub. That would be awful. Imagine a bunch of people around us. There's me and you talk like with microphones in front of us. I'm not that socially confident. I don't believe that I would be happy being like, all right, mate. So, what's your sex life like? And is suicide rate too high in a pub? I feel like I would be ripped apart. That would be awful. If anyone confronts us, I'd crumble like a little overbaked cookie.
Overbaked cookie? Was that the first thing that popped in your head?
I'm trying my best here. I'm trying my best.
See, that it'll be fine. Yeah. See, if someone confronts us, just ask them the question. Do you think suicide rate is too is that all time high?
Suicide rate is too high. Jesus Christ, Sean.
That's what you said. I swear that's what you said.
I said rate.
Oh, right. I thought suicide rape. I was like, okay, damn.
Oh, Jesus. This is awful. Yeah, I mean, I enjoy drinking before this. Anyway, I want a submarine.
That was random.
Wouldn't that be sick?
Yeah, it would be really sick. Do you want a yellow one?
Yeah. Only for you. I don't think I would give a damn. You can enjoy the yellow submarine. I'm just like, yeah, let's sink this fish.
But we can all live in the yellow submarine.
Yeah. Why? Did it need that? Yeah, it did. You're right. We could.
Whether it did or didn't, I went there.
Yeah, I don't think I would want to live in a submarine, but I do.
No, my granddad used to live in a submarine. He was part of the Royal Navy, and he said it was shit. It's sweaty. It's hot. It's just and there's no shower. And then he was at the time on the boats that he was on. There was no shower, so you just stank.
If I bought you a submarine, would you live in it?
If you brought
that's the condition. I buy you it, but you must live in it forevermore.
Yeah, I could do that. Well, I don't have to live. I don't have to live underwater. I just live above the surface. You didn't say that was a condition, so it's fine.
Yeah. But you have to live it like you sleep in the submarine every night.
That's fine.
Unless you go on holiday, I guess you can go on holiday.
Great,
but that's your home.
I can have sex underwater.
That's kind of cool. Yeah, I would love. Have you ever seen American Psycho?
And in can I make one request? Can I have like a torpedo tube? Because if they nag too much, I could just put them in there and just press the button.
Yeah. Sod called
Hi,
it an Uber.
feminists.
Send them out. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. I do not condone that comment.
Hi, Eddie.
It's so called an Uber is what I was going to say. Put him in the tube.
No. They nag too much. If they nag too much, just put them in, chloroform them, put them in, press the button, poof, gone. Back to the surface. Find another one.
Yeah, I mean...
That doesn't sound weird.
Chloroform, they don't go quite to the surface. That's not... They can't swim too well out of that one. But, yeah, it's just fine. They'll figure a way. Bodies float, right?
Who said anything about swimming?
Put them in a little life vest. They'll figure it out.
Figure it out.
Jesus. All right.
I'll put a note out for the lifeguard to keep an eye out, you know.
I think the lifeguard would just catch on. They're like, oh, Sean's sub's gone underwater again. Let's keep the boat out there.
FYI, there may be someone else that we already... just get a reply going, we already found it. It's all good.
Got 'em. They're safe. Thank goodness. Anyway, what was I going to say? I can't even remember now. I was like, yeah, where did my brain go off that? I can't remember. No, carry on. You do you.
Well, one of the things that Joel said, he got feedback from the last podcast and everything else. And my response was on his Twitch. It was, did I offend anyone? The answer was no. Well, I hope this time the answer is yes.
Oh, mate, I would certainly hope so. There is, we did. We had people just commenting, new people being like, hey, we're a big fan of the podcast. And that's sick. And I love it every time someone reaches out and says it. Either on Instagram, Facebook, whatever. Yeah. It's usually people that I know. And big up you guys. We always appreciate feedback. And if you ever guys want to tell us it sucks, keep your opinion to yourself. Screw you guys. No, hit us up. We always love to hear feedback no matter what.
Tell us why it sucks. And if it's the fact that I offend you, then don't say anything.
Yeah.
Keep your opinion
to
yourself.
If you're offended, there's other podcasts. What were you about to say? Please.
What was you saying?
I just said if we offend you, I mean, that's just going to happen. I think. Yeah, I think you were going further with it.
I actually wasn't. I just said that. Yeah, right. Just listen to other podcasts.
Oh yeah, cool.
I have. Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead, mate.
Okay. I actually have got some news. Some eco-friendly news for the people who are offended to make you feel some. Actually, well, I'm not sure it's going to make you feel better, but it's making me feel something. Keep the shotgun away.
You're talking feminist, and you're like, yeah, this will make you feel better. The world ain't dying.
Not just feminists. Just anyone who annoys me.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah. Microplastic has been discovered at the top of Mount Everest.
Microplastic? What does that mean?
Just little specks of plastic. There's plastic. There's plastic at the top of Mount Everest. Plus, also, scientists who are at the top of Mount Everest have found out that due to climate change, that at the top of Mount Everest is now like it's kind of like, because it's so warmer and everything else, it's like 100 feet lower than it actually is.
No. So people that climbed Mount Everest like 50 years ago climbed a higher Mount Everest.
Well, it's not like it's still the same height, still and everything else, but it's like because of the temperature differences and everything else, because of climate change, it was more of a challenge. Now it's like, because it's warmer up there and the climate's very different and actually more pickable, it's now 100 feet. It's now equivalent of 100 feet lower than it was.
Oh, the altitude. So the height hasn't changed, sorry.
No, the height hasn't changed.
But the altitude of it up there is now an easier climb.
Well,
when Ant Middleton was like complaining that he almost lost his like limbs to it, what a pussy.
Exactly.
100 feet higher 50 years ago,
Also, all these things came out recently, which means that scientists are up there recently. I mean, that's taking self-isolation to an extreme, I feel. Like they just got the news of like, there's a pandemic. Like, we're going up to Mount Everest. Dad, are you sure this is the right idea? Shut up, pack your bags. We're going now. Leave.
We're going. All right. When you think of scientists, I imagine them still in their lab coats. I don't imagine them like warm, like all packed up. I bet you, yeah,
Just
lab
in there-
coats and gloves on.
Just
with
there,
like
just,
test
just,
tubes in the
just
hand.
there shaking. Going,
Yeah. That's how I want to picture them there.
Derek, can you pass the thing? I can't. My fingers are gone.
Yeah, I have frostbite everywhere.
How are you talking to me? You've gone mad, Susan.
My lip. I don't have any lips anymore.
No. Susan's still alive. She's just Dave's dead. Dave's gone a long time ago. Susan's so sad and alone. She just imagines talking to Dave, and Dave responds in her mind.
Yeah.
That's how. That's the level of sadness we're on.
I think we went through this before, but if your mate like died up Mount Everest or your family, you just eat them, right?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, like if it's the way you have to survive. I mean, even if it's not kind of funny, it's the only time you go try a human, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the one time you can get away with it.
Well, technically, pork's like human. So if you eat pork, it's kind of like human anyway.
I love pork. I ate pork today.
I'm like, we're gonna go like. So basically, after I just said that, man, human tastes great. We also want to say that we do not think cannibalism is a good idea.
I don't agree with your opinion.
I thought
Don't eat your friends.
I thought you said you dumped your ex-girlfriend.
Has anyone seen her since?
No, that's why I'm asking the question, Joe.
When I say she's delicious, that's a horrible idea for a visualization for everyone. Oh, this podcast has gone so rapidly downhill. Do you want to call it there, or do you want to keep going with this?
Shall we keep going? I want to see how bad it can get.
We're
42 minutes.
We're at 42 minutes, yes. This is like the top end of what we've been doing at the moment. I'm still enjoying it, so whatever.
Oh, yeah. I had a conversation of poop at work. That was interesting. We can talk about that.
You had a conversation about poop,
Yep.
and that's what you want to bring back up in this podcast.
Well, here's a question for you. What is the most weirdest, most strange thing that someone's done randomly? Like, for no reason, someone's done randomly in public and you've witnessed? Like someone, not you, someone else. Is it? I feel like it's probably me headbutting the ceiling.
I mean, yeah, that was pretty. I mean, it wasn't random after you declared that you were going to do it. I mean, it was at that point. I mean, is that part of the randomness? I don't know. I've seen a lot of weird things. Seen someone play saxophone in their car nearby me, and they do it every week. They just go back to the same spot and play saxophone in their car.
Yeah, that's not as random as what the guy told me today.
Okay.
The guy told me he was out on a night out with someone he met at a party, and they would go to another party.
Yeah.
And he was like, basically, we both needed the crap, and there was only one toilet on the site we was on, so we both had to wait. So while we waited, he thought he'd tell me this fun story that he was on the way to this other house party.
Yeah.
His friend was like, "Oh man, you do a poo," and I was like, "What? We almost there. Don't worry about it." I said, "No, that's all right." He then walked off, went to the bush, not behind the bush, in front of the bush, and just pulled down, started doing a turd in the middle of public. And I was like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "You just went." I was like, "But why? Why would you do that?" I don't know.
Who needs to wipe?
I mean, but
That's mad.
not only that, what if someone walks past?
I mean, when you're drunk, it doesn't matter. But, like, what do you do afterwards? You don't just, like, scratch your butt and, like, get it on all in your underwear, do you? Like, what do you do with that?
I don't know.
Do you get leaves?
I mean,
What do you do?
he's by a bush. I mean, I guess maybe he could just use the leaves. But I mean, to me, he told me that, and I was like, why? Why would you do that? That's such a random.
Disappoints me. I feel nothing but disappointment right now.
No, do you hate the fact that you're human?
Yeah, I hate the fact that he's human. I don't hate the fact that I
Just
am.
that particular person. That why? Are you human?
Yeah. It's like it's the IQ of a dog, isn't it? It's like, oh, I really need a poo right now. Oh yeah, I mean, should I poo right in the path? Nah, let me just like scurry slightly to the side. Yeah, that'll do it.
That's literally what it was like. I was
Yeah.
like, literally what it sounds like from what the story was. I was like, seriously, why? Why would anyone do this? I don't know. It seemed fine. And then once he's done, he just pulled his trousers back up and went, right, let's go to the party. And he went to the party. He went to the party. And he was like, my first question was this: when he got to the party, first thing, did he go to the toilet to sort himself out? And he was like,
yeah.
the answer's no. He went straight to get another beer.
That's
But
sad.
by which he got two and passed one off to his to the person who told me the story. And I was like, you didn't accept, do you? And, well, yeah.
At that point, when you're hammered, it doesn't matter, right? If you're that bevved and your mate's that bevved.
What if a little bit of turd is on his hand?
It probably is. Well, I mean, only if he wipes with it, though, right? So otherwise,
Well,
like,
I don't know.
You don't put your hand in your butt when you poo.
I mean, it depends. I mean, where he was itching, he was just giving a good old scratch, and therefore he's gone through the fabric. What has happened to this podcast? Why did I bring this up?
I want to end the podcast, but I just don't want to end it on that note. I don't want to end it. I don't want to carry on anymore. We've gone past the point of hey, who wants to own a submarine? Yeah, I don't know where we go from here. Let's just say, what would you buy if you won the Euro Millions tonight? 160 million.
Probably.
What would you buy first thing? Just say one thing.
Probably a house.
Oh, that's so trash.
Oh no! Do you want to really?
Give me something good. Give me something good. Let's say what's the most ridiculous thing you would buy. Not just the first thing you buy. Just give me something decent here. Jesus Christ.
I literally like this. I'm like, what's the first thing you buy? I told you the answer. Like, that's the wrong answer. It's like, but
yeah, I don't want that answer.
I just won the lottery. Why would I care what you think? No, that's the wrong answer. You do not get the money unless you get the answer right, Sean.
Yeah. Give me something good. What would you buy?
What would I buy? That's one of the most craziest thing I would buy.
I think I would line up 100 people and just tell them that napalm is under one of them. And one of them is going to set on fire. And how much do I have to pay for each person to stand there in a 1 in 100 chance to see if they'll set on fire?
Nah, I know what I'll do.
I'll have fire extinguishers there and hopefully put them out in time. But hey.
No. I will do a real life imposter.
Real life imposter.
Yeah, 2 people in Assassins and just get a bunch of random people, shove them in a room and be like, right.
Oh, you mean Among Us? A real life Among Us?
Yeah. Real life Among Us.
So you'd get 10 people in a room.
Yep.
And 2 people are murderers.
Yep.
And people have to figure out who they are or they die.
Yep.
Okay, I'm a fan of that.
And I'll put it on TV for everyone to watch.
Would they actually murder them?
Well, yeah. What's the fun of that?
Take the fun out of it. A stabby like paintball gun like explosion, or is it like they actually die?
No, they actually die. That's the whole point of the game. You can't just like take the most important part of the game is that bit there. You can't just take that bit. I'm kidding. To everyone, Joel's being
sure
serious.
BBC one. I'm just trying to think of which show, I mean, you might be able to get that on Dave, but I'm not sure BBC's going to do it.
Just won the lottery. I can do what I want.
Yeah,
because that's how logic works.
Yeah, no, I like that. I'm a bigger fan of that than the house.
Well, that's where it will be. I'll buy the house, then I'll do that.
I like it. There was a big thing recently. A bunch of YouTubers got put in 10 YouTubers all got put in a house together, and they'd like do random tasks. And I enjoy that. That sort of like just trash. And apparently one was like a roast match and stuff. Like they just like people that want to do YouTube or people want to do TV are now just being like, yeah, whatever. Just do like trashy Big Brother. So I feel like Imposter or Among Us house party sounds. I think it's the next logical step, to be honest. I think you're onto something, mate.
I am. BBC, hire me.
Yeah, think it out.
My number is 07.
I'm thinking maybe less death, and we get it on BBC. Maybe just a maiming. Maybe if you like bear trap their leg or something. That's what I'm thinking.
Just a bear trap their leg. Maybe just knock them out.
Maybe
they just have to knock them out at the back of the head, like go at the back of the head.
Big old donkey punch. No, a punch to the back of the head. Yeah, what?
It'd break your hand, wouldn't it? If you do it wrong.
No. Do you know what a donkey punch is? Never mind. All right, we're getting off of this subject. Jesus Christ.
I was trying not to go down that road, Joel.
Anyway, I'm ending the podcast here. That's 50 minutes. I appreciate you guys all so much for listening. Socials are in the description. We're chilling out here. Joe the Third channel. We're linking things. Oh wait, before we end this, our friend that we've brought up on this podcast many times. This is not the podcast to be bringing this up in. Max Emilian Bain. has just uploaded his first video in forever. He's uploaded vlogs. Me and Sean had sort of given him some encouragement, and he'd got some encouragement from us overall. But he's just started his first vlog, so we will link that in the description down below, as well as all of our socials and our songs of the week. So please do go check out his videos. We appreciate that very much, and do check out Joel the Third YouTube channel as well. Thank you so much.
Yeah. What will be your song of the week?
I literally don't know.
Sweet. I've been listening.
I'm gonna put Billie Eilish, the new Billie Eilish song, the new Billie Eilish single. That was banging.
I haven't actually listened to it yet. I've been listening to the Struts so much.
Oh, they're so good. They're so good.
I've been listening
There's
to
a new indie band. Actually, sorry, I just want to interrupt you. There's a new indie band that I found from TikTok, and they're just trying to. They've literally got 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and they're called the Riles. And they're just trying to make it big, and they've given themselves a year. So actually, I'm going to link one of their songs because I want them to succeed.
Okay, cool. That sounds cool. I'll be probably the Strange Days by the Struts, which is a banging song.
Also, fantastic song. Struts, big fan. We went and saw those live.
Yeah, I mean, it was one of those. It was one of those cases where you just went, "Hey, Sean, you want to go do this thing?" I was like, "Yeah." Then straight afterwards,
that was such a good night.
And then literally the next day, I went to another gig as well.
No, you went to one the night before.
Oh right,
you came to my 1 second.
Yeah. I was dead for your one. I was struggling.
Yes. Yeah. Well, once you were there, you were fine. But like, we went out for food first, and you were like, "Kill me." Like, you looked so ill. I was like, Jesus.
Just push me in front of a bus. Just end my life.
She went to a gig in like Cambridge the night before, Sam, wasn't it? It was miles away.
Yep.
It was so far.
On a weeknight as well. Was Struts weekend or was it during the week?
No, Struts was Friday. It was a Friday, so it was like, all right, at least you could enjoy your weekend afterwards. But you did Thursday, went to work on the Friday, and then saw me. And you were like, "I feel ill." I was like, "Yes, I can imagine why."
I'll say that again. I mean, whenever I do a festival, it's always like 5 to 4 days, and with a total of like 7 to 8 hours sleep over the course of all days. It's like, why are you waving your slipper? What?
Mate, this isn't a visual podcast. No one else can see this. Just bring it up. Also, I took my slipper off and waved it in front of Sean. I don't know why, but he called it out. So now I have to explain myself.
He's now waving his cock in front of me. I mean, why?
Are you impressed?
No.
Are you not entertained?
No, I'm not. It's small. Disappointed.
Oh, damn. Why'd you have to call me out like that? Give it some time. Give it some time. It's cold in here.
Let's put the heat on.
Yeah. Just radio on. Alright, here we go. Right, now. Anyway, socials in the description. Jesus Christ, what a podcast.
And you know what? You know, give yourself a pat on the back for getting to the end of the podcast. You bloody deserve it. I mean, Jesus Christ, this is awful, this podcast.
Finish the drink. I hope you had a lovely night.
Boom.
We definitely did. Peace out. Bye.
Bye.